It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? Yeah, it's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Subtraction Saturday? You say Subtraction Saturday? What you talking about, bro? I'm kind of in a rush. So, man, y'all know I do my thing, man. Shout out to Penitentiary, man. He, ha, Ken, independent, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head, don't keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about. Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide, INC, worldwide, incorporated, worldwide. They say what that mean right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It mean everybody included. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, check it out. Psst, psst, psst. It mean everybody included, man. And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through these disclaimers. A good brother like me, man, I don't promote no drug usage, drug sellage, alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippage. Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off them people, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about, man? All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much of it we got, man. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people, man, no, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace up. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, brother? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Subtraction Saturday? You say Subtraction Saturday? What you talking about, bro? Just that subtraction? You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna say something. You ain't gotta agree with me though, man. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to everybody who don't like to jog but still finna run it up. Wee! He's like, well, why you fuck with it like that? If I thought ain't nobody else is, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? God damn, man. But subtraction, man. I'm gonna tell you something about life, man. You know what I'm talking about? That I had to learn myself. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you hold yourself down, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a good chance that the reason that you not further than what you is for two things, bruh. You either doing something that you need to stop, or you not doing something that you need to start. You know, I ain't bullshitting with you. You either doing something you need to stop, or you need to start doing something that you ain't. You know what I'm talking about? You either need to stop something or you need to start something. Long story short. You know what I'm talking about? So, subtraction. And we try to take the cheap way out, bro. Especially now. I was just listening to, I don't even know who that lady is. She got a faceless channel. She be on point, though. I just like to hear wisdom, bro. I do. I like to hear knowledge. I do, bro. Not so much somebody perspective from a talking point or something, bro. Just real life game, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You can't, you can never deny real life game, bro. Because it's just, you know how y'all be saying facts looking ass. It's just real life game, bro. I like hearing shit like that. But I was just watching some shit. It was just about today's society. And they were just talking about how the people is, basically some of the same shit that I be saying, you know what I'm talking about? How we just run around here with self-proclaimed labels and shit, and we act like that's and we act like them self-proclaimed labels and shit is really us. We didn't exchange naming ourselves for what we is for actually being what we is type shit, you know what I'm talking about? But subtraction. And like I said, man, most of us just need to cut something out of our program. But the way we fuck with it, we blame people. It ain't people, bruh. But that's the one. That's the easiest one for us. Fall apart. Yeah, that's the easiest one for us. Like, say I got in trouble hanging with the wrong crowd or some shit. It's easy for me to say I got corrupted by the wrong crowd and all that shit, but that's the easy way out. You know what I'm talking about? But notice when you got away from them, you still was you. So even when you got away from that corrupted crowd and shit, you know what I'm talking about? You was still in the shit. You might not been into the corrupted shit. They might have influenced you a little bit, bruh. But for the most part, bruh, it's you. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times, if somebody can even talk you into some dumb shit, you on the wrong track. But we'll blame other people for us being followers. You know what I'm talking about? We'll blame other people for us being influenced by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? We'll act like it's this nigga or we'll act like it's this bitch when it's really just us. But we need other people to blame so we don't have to feel bad about ourselves, bro. I'm not bullshitting with you. So a lot of times on that shit is like, you know what I'm talking about? I try to do that once upon a time, folks. Like, it's my surroundings, it's my environment and all that shit, bro. Until I went somewhere else. I went to a whole nother state, nigga, and bought the environment with me. That's when I realized it was me. Had nothing to do with that shit, bro. Because when I left that shit, nigga, I went somewhere else where that shit wasn't at. And I bought that shit to where it wasn't at. You know what I'm talking about? So a lot of times, bro, the subtraction, I mean, sometimes you do got to cut people off and shit like that too, bro. But it ain't about nobody else, bro. It ain't. It's about the shit that you need to subtract about your program, folks. And a lot of times we be lazy. A lot of times we be, it's just shit that we need to cut up out our program. You know what I'm talking about? One thing we need to cut up out our program is talking so motherfucking much. We talk so motherfucking much, we ain't even heard what you said. We ain't even heard what you said, bro. I've been telling y'all this for 4 years. We done got so smart, Alec at the mouth, and just so used to being in these debates and shit, bro. You can sit right there and say, nigga, say one more word, I'm gonna blow your face off. And you'll repeat that shit. Nigga, you say one more word, I'm gonna blow your face off. And you ain't even got a pocket knife on you. I don't promote no violence, but you ain't even heard what was said because you just trying to, you doing like the bitch, nigga. You just trying to rebuttal. You trying to keep up with you trying to one up somebody, bro, but you ain't heard what this nigga just said. Because you so used to playing. You get what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of shit gets started, bro. A lot of shit could just be dealt with better, bro. If both parties just, a lot of times if everybody just be quiet, nigga, and just wait about 2 or 3 minutes until cooler heads prevail, bro, a lot of shit could just be, it won't even be that serious, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, a lot of shit gets serious by in the midst of angers flaring and shit. Motherfuckers just saying anything out their mouth. Motherfuckers just doing anything. On some real shit. But Subtraction Saturday, bruh. And most of the time, bruh, if you just want to make it further, you're going to have to cut something out of your program, folks. And a lot of time, like, the easy way out is to blame people. Like, they corrupted you or something, but it ain't even that, bruh. A lot of times you need to, you probably need to cut some of that drinking out your program. Probably might need to cut some of them drugs out your program. Probably need to cut some of that, subtract some of that partying about your program. Probably need to subtract all this unnecessary spending about your program. You know what I'm talking about? But a lot of times, bro, you get further by subtraction. Subtraction Saturday. But like I said, we like to take the easy route out, and we just like to act like we need to get people away from us or some shit like that, and that ain't what's gonna change you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I know we love, and I like, we love, you know what I'm talking about? To act like the shit we do wasn't us or something, like we was possessed by the spirit or some shit. You know how we get with it, bro. So we'll actually do something and act like that's not the real us, when that's exactly who you is. That's why I tell y'all, be careful, bro, because the shit you do is the shit you will become. Y'all ever seen that movie Death Becomes Her? But on some real shit, that's why you gotta watch yourself. That's why I say be responsible for you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because the shit you do is the shit you will become. This is why you gotta watch it. That's why it's not good how y'all be talking about matching energies and all that. A lot of that shit, bro. You gotta be careful with that shit because you're responsible for yourself, bro. And you'll get used to doing something for so long, you'll become that shit, nigga. You will. That's why the police always have a problem when they send somebody up under their deep cover and shit. That's why they always have a problem getting their comrade back. Because the police went up under the special agent in the Hells Angels and shit. Next thing you know, this nigga, you know what I'm talking about? This nigga really in the motorcycle gang type shit. This nigga done went rogue. You know what I'm talking about? Because the shit you do is the shit you will become, folks. That's why it's not good to be running around here doing a lot of that bullshit, bruh. The shit you do is the shit you will become. Because I keep telling you, bruh, but it's like y'all don't get it, bruh. You get good at what you practice. Just like football practice, just like basketball practice, just like music practice, whatever the fuck you practicing for, bruh, you get good at. So now you running around here practicing all this whole ass shit. Guess what's gonna happen? Come on, bruh. You feel me? Come on. But subtraction. And like I said, bruh, we be liking to take the we like to take the easy way out, folks. On some real shit. We do. We like to take the easy way out. And the easy way out is like blaming some company that because the company will be a bad influence on you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But for a motherfucker even to be a bad influence on you, bro, you gotta let it. You get what I'm saying? That's why you can tell who they own person when some bullshit come around. You know what I'm talking about? The person who's not persuaded by the crowd and all that. This is who you can tell a lot of times how the bullshit person is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because the motherfuckers with the game, like not the game, but the motherfuckers who just keep the game even, bro, they not even finna get involved in that shit, folks. Only an influential motherfucker and all that shit, bro, is gonna let that shit, you know what I'm talking about? It's gonna let that shit play a trick on their brain. Only a motherfucker that could be influenced. Only a follower type of motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about, gonna try to get in where they fit. And I ain't talking about get in where you fit, because I know somebody gonna call, bro, you got it. I'm not talking about that one. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a motherfucker that's trying to fit in, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That don't know who they is, so they feel like they gotta go somewhere else and try to be something they not to be accepted by a bunch of other motherfuckers, bro. That's what I'm talking about. But subtraction. You know what I'm talking about? And just to keep it real, nigga, for us to get to some of them heights, if you've ever thought about a height in your head, a lot of your progress and a lot of your growth is gonna come with subtraction of something that you're doing in your life. You know what I'm talking about? Because most of the time for us to get further, we need to stop doing something or we need to start doing something. You know what I'm talking about? But a lot of times we need to stop doing something. You need to stop thinking the way you think. You need to stop talking the way you do. You need to, it's just a lot of shit, Subtraction Saturday, that we could just cut out our program that would make us a better person overnight. You get what I'm saying? You need to cut out all that lying. You need to cut out all that scandalous. You need to cut out all that bullshit. You get what I'm saying? You need to cut it, subtract that mess. Just this last week, nigga. I'm telling you, because every time I come outside, it'd be like a social experiment. And this is where I be getting my days from and all that shit. Just in the last week. Not even no fights or nothing. Just like a debate. If you only knew how many motherfuckers I have watched, that I don't even know these motherfuckers. I'm just out in traffic and shit. From the supermarket, nigga, to the DMV. Just that, if you only knew how motherfuckers I done watched just this in this last week alone, bruh, that kept some shit going just by saying some shit that they didn't even need to say, folks. Just by saying some shit they ain't even need to say, folks. You know what I'm talking about? You go cash or check, you know, like you'll go in the motherfucking casino or something, right? Now in them casinos, bruh, sometimes they be having VIP players and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what a VIP, that means them people up in there spending more money than you. So the casino make them people more important than you. You get what I'm saying? The casino made this person important, but they got special lines people like that can stand in that be spending money. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga over here spitting like Daffy Duck. You know what I'm talking about? Despicable looking ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So a motherfucker go stand right there, bruh, and they get to skip the line because they VIP. So a motherfucker standing over there. Now imagine you VIP. And you standing right there, you know how this shit go, but it's some other motherfuckers that been in the regular line. Then they call you next. Now the casino people then called you next. And the motherfucking line say something to you. Hey man, the line's over here. But the casino people just told you to come here. We don't know how to mind our business. Why would you say anything to a motherfucking line? Imagine you in line and the casino people called you, then another motherfucker that got tired because they been waiting in line long says something to you, bruh. Just imagine what you gonna say, nigga. You gonna wonder why these niggas in your business. Subtraction. Saturday it is. But if you only knew, nigga, just in this past week alone, from Smith's, nigga, the DMV, the casino, work, that I've just seen motherfuckers say something to keep something, to escalate some shit when it don't even need to be nothing said, bruh. And that's just how we is as people. It is, bruh. If you would subtract your nosiness, you'll probably just be a better person, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? If you would just subtract your motherfucking urge to be in somebody else's business, bruh, you'll probably fare better just in your own life if you just cut that shit right there out your program. Because the less you pay attention to other people, the more you might start paying attention to yourself. Because we act like fixing other people is what's gonna get us somewhere, or knowing what other people need to do. We actually be acting like that's what's gonna get us somewhere. And that's what we be having a problem at. That's why I can't never tell y'all nothing, bruh. Because we be in the middle of our own problems trying to give you advice about yours, bruh. I can't give you no advice about your problem, nigga. I got my own, bruh. I can just tell you what I've been through, what I've seen, what I've done, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. And just because it didn't work for me don't mean that it's not gonna work for you. That's why I don't be trying to give nobody no advice, bruh. I don't. Go see for yourself. That's all I've ever told you niggas, bruh. Go see for yourself. Don't take another nigga's word for it. Because this life is crazy, bruh. Yeah, this life do the fool, nigga. This life do the fool. Y'all think the internet do the fool, nigga, please. You can log off the internet. There's only one way to log off Earth. But Subtraction Saturday. On some real shit, bruh. And a lot of us, you would add, you know how they be like, I forgot how they say that shit, they be like subtraction, like you automatically added something by just cutting something out your program. But like I said, we the motherfuckers we is, bruh, we like to blame people. You get what I'm saying? When really we need to cut being lazy out our program. We need to cut being a smart ass out our program. We need to cut being an asshole out our program. It ain't really got nothing to do. Sometimes it do, but it got more to do with you than to do to people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because for you to be around some bullshit and even follow that shit, that still says some shit about you. That says you ain't all the way grounded with yourself. You know what I'm talking about? If a motherfucker can even come around and brainwash you with some bullshit, that shows that you're not grounded with yourself. You get what I'm saying? And since a little kid, I wouldn't give a fuck, nigga, if it was the principal, whoever, bro. You can't just tell me something, bro. I told you I used to get whoopings because I'm not eating oatmeal and certain vegetables and shit, bro. You're not finna make me eat this shit. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck if I'm a kid. I'm gonna take my whooping, bro, because I'm not eating this shit. You're not gonna make me like something that I don't like. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna get my ass whooped. Because I'm not eating this shit. I don't like it. You know what I'm talking about? But, subtraction. And there's a gang of shit that we probably could just cut out, just little shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But you got to understand it yourself. Can't nobody else tell you what you need to cut out your program. What you need to cut out your program, you gonna know because it's gonna show up in your real life. Like, when I finally stopped drinking, see, couldn't nobody else tell me that I drink too much. You know what I'm talking about? Because I didn't have no problem with it. I had, one time, I had a bad experience. And after I had my bad experience, that's when I realized I need to stop drinking. You got to find out what you need to do and what you don't need to do. You need to figure that out within yourself. And that's what's wrong with us. Because it's like we not grounded with ourselves enough to know. So we'll just go off of somebody, nigga, change the way you walk, nigga. Man, you shouldn't walk like that. You should walk like this. You know what I'm talking about? And you'll listen to that shit. On some real shit. You'll just let another motherfucker tell you what you need to do. You get what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do or don't need to do, you gonna know because it's gonna show up in your real life. On some real shit. You gonna know what's good for you because it's gonna show up in your real life. You gonna know what's bad for you because it's gonna show up in your real life. You know what I'm talking about? But our problem, bro, we make excuses. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like I was telling you the other day on that weak wisdom. You'll be around a motherfucker that's trying to brainwash you. Talking about we just going through some bad spells and shit because the devil's on us right now, but they'll change your whole perception, nigga, of what's really going on. It ain't the devil. What's really going on is we around this motherfucker being lazy, not doing everything we could do. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's really going on. But we'll change the whole reality of that shit like we just being punished and all we got to do is just be more lazy and hold on because God got a blessing for us. You get what I'm saying? Subtraction. Saturday it is. And if you don't look out, you'll make excuses for the shit you're not willing to do. You'll lie to yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Like you won't even apply for a job talking about, man, I didn't even want to work there anyway, even though you need a job. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I didn't want to work there anyway. You know we just give ourselves rationalizations and excuses and shit, you know what I'm talking about, for our laziness and just to be the way that we are. On some real shit. Subtraction Saturday. So just know because we on this one right here, bruh, because we try to use people. We try to act like all we need to do is get away from certain people and that's gonna make us better. It's not, bruh. You gonna take wherever you go, there you are. You just gonna take yourself wherever you go. You know what I'm talking about? So a lot of time, I mean, we do be around bad influences and shit, but a lot of time you your worst influence. Nigga up here, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? You either into cause if like you influence, bruh, that shit comes with a motherfucker wanting to fit in and wanting to be accepted and shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of that shit ran together, folks. So you just don't be fucked up in like one way. It'd be a lot of shit going on with you. You know what I'm talking about? It just don't be, you won't, it'd be a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm talking about? That shit comes with a whole bunch of other shit. On some real shit. But Subtraction Saturday. And on some real shit. We just always try to put that shit on people, bruh. But if we just keeping it real with ourselves, it's a gang of shit we could just cut out our program, bruh, and it'll make our lives better. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. It'll make you a better person if you just stop lying. Subtract, you know what I'm talking about? If you just stop being messy, if you just stop being spiteful, if you just stop being jealous. Subtraction Saturday. A lot of that shit you can cut out your program, bruh, and your damn near your life will get better overnight. You'll have some positive energy, nigga, within a heartbeat. You get what I'm saying? Because you keep yourself surrounded by that muck. You know what I'm talking about? That dark cloud. You know what I'm talking about? Most of the time, the dark cloud, It's the way you think. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Just to show a little bit of that love. You know what I'm talking about?